So, you want to make Java applications? Man, that's some good stuff. Anyway, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you got your JavaFX plugin. I think it's actually on by default. So before you make a project, make sure you got that going. And then click the new project button. Wow, what a concept. Okay. And then on your left, usually we went with Java, but you got to click the JavaFX now because we're making super cool stuff, okay? And then give it a name. Then find a folder you want to save it in. Make sure you got Maven on the build system selected too. I don't know what Gradle is, but you know, Maven's freaking awesome, so go with that. Then the group, it's just how it names your folders. It's probably going to say like something dot something. I name it root because that's easy to remember. Okay. And then your artifact name is what it saves your file as. You can just, it doesn't have to be the same as the name. It's just, it's like the name of the name, whatever. And then on your JDK, that stands for Java Development Kit. Make sure you got something that says 23 or at least 17. If it doesn't, click the download JDK button. And then make sure you at least get 17 or above. And then just click on I usually go with the open JDK thing if I have to download it. And then do that. Once you make the project, it'll just download it. Or maybe, I don't remember. And then click next. And then you get to another page. You can add extra stuff, but I never need it. At least not yet. I don't even know what it does, except for one maybe, I think is OpenGL. It's like FXGL. Okay, and this is what you get. Looks kind of crazy at first, but it gets a lot easier once you start getting into it. So down here, when you open up the program, you might have a little blue bar, and it might download some stuff. You gotta wait for it to download all the stuff it needs until you can run it. So once it's finished, try going up here and pressing the play button. If it works, that's great. You did everything right. I don't remember if it worked the first time when I started, so you might have to go into the settings. I'll show you where to go to make sure it's working right. So, if you're getting problems, and I know I definitely did the first time, there's a few things you can do. Go to File, Project Structure, got to structure that project, and then go to your language level drop down thing, and make sure it's, on 23. Just go with 23, screw 17. It's getting old anyway. Then you're going to want to apply that. Click that apply button, and then go to your modules, and there's another language drop down. Make sure that's on the same number. Good old 23. All right. And then, if it wasn't, you got to apply that. Click that OK button. And then there's one more spot that always tends to mess up. Go to your settings, then go to the Build Execution Deployment tab. Then click the compiler and go to your Java compiler. All right. Kind of hard to find, but then do that. And then where it has the number, it's another one of those drop down. Make sure that's on the same number. All right. So now if you click play, it should work, but there's one more spot that I found can actually mess things up. Even if you do all of that stuff, you go into your pom-pom. That's what I call it. Get your pom-pom out, and then go all the way down here and find this line where it says Maven Compiler Plugin. And sometimes, for some reason, it says, it has 8 or something. So I'll show you what happens. If you have the wrong number here, you got to reload your dependencies. I'll talk more about that. So I do that. And then if I try and run the project now, you might be getting an error like this. And I had no idea what that means. Especially after you change the settings and everything and it still says that. You're like, WTF, mate. So, if you got the wrong number there, make sure it's the same number that you're using with all the settings you have. And then click the M button. It's the Maven button. And then click the little circle arrow button on the left. And then you gotta sync your project. And that's what the pom-pom is. It has all your dependency files. And when you click that, it reloads it. If it's still not working, I really have no idea why. I'm pretty sure that's kind of all you have to do. But, you know, I'm sure there's someone. It's just not going to work. I'm just hoping that's enough. Anyway, now that we got it working, we can start messing around with it. I can start explaining all of this stuff. And you know what? I didn't realize how long this video was getting already. So we're going to split it up into another one. And we'll start, you know, changing the colors and stuff in that one. So anyway, hopefully you got it working now and we can start making programs. Finally. All right. Thanks for watching. See you next time.